So here's some 200 sprints we do at Hailing. It's like 10-15 minute races, windward leeward, and this was in a very cold northerly breeze. First race of the day, kind of high teens, maybe gusts just about into the 20s. Starboard end of the line was favoured, so we were all kind of racking up trying to get there. And we're right over the sandbank here, beating up towards Thorney Island, going north. Kind of thought like we got this first beat okay. We started towards the committee boat end.
So we go into that little.
We had the other two boats below us. There's one boat that split off going right. We kind of sailed this kind of constant heading out left for quite a long time, about 220. Just get a bit of a knockdown to 315, and we put a tack in there. So yeah, it kind of felt like we sailed decent lift off the line, tacked, and then started coming across on port on decent lifted heading. As you see, as we get over this way, Darlings are crossing ahead, and we just now start to get a header. You can see them just underneath the boom. But yeah, this just a little bit of header now. We go from 40 down to 50 degrees, and that 10-degree knock just as we get over to them, they just well, kind of 10-15 degrees down now, and they Darlings cross our bow by about 4 or 5 boat lengths.
Okay, ready for tack?
And then tacking back onto 350, so you can see this is the wind's gone right quite significantly here, and then bearing off around the windward mark. You can see on the track on this first downwind, our track on the starboard jibe is quite high, so
Yeah.
just following the Darlings. They've got kind of like a 5 or 6 second lead on us.
Yeah.
Quite fortunate on this downwind, we get this just lifts more, and we just put a jibe in just on top of the Darlings really, and
Okay, ready for the jibe? Okay, let's go.
yeah, put this jibe in, go back, and we go straight into a big gust, which just kind of soaks us right down onto the red kite. Kind of nice speed there, and like the heading is just like dead straight downwind really. I think you can only go to the right hand of the kind of the pin end of the start line as the leeward mark, but
The right hand one, I think we're only going to
so
the
we
right hand one.
picked the pin end, which is actually kind of a two boat lengths to leeward.
Okay, jibe, then drop. Okay, ready? Drop.
Good rounding though, considering it was a jibe drop. Then coming out on starboard tack isn't a great heading at the moment, about 318, but .325, 327, 330. That's a good lift there we're sailing on. And I think we just start to get a decent header. Goes from 330 down to like 315. So put a tack in there.
Okay, ready for attack? Okay, let's go.
Then coming across again, numbers up in the 40s. That's quite a good. Good lift on port tack, almost getting up into 30 degrees there, 39. So yeah, kind of a 10-degree lift on port as we come back, and that kind of.
Do you know what I mean on hot?
Yeah, that kind of like this 10-degree lift. We're sailing on 40 degrees. It's just enough to get us across the bow of Tommy, and he's under the ley line as well. So that's good for us as we come over this way. This mistake we made is we kind of tack where our old ley line was from the previous beat, but with the kind of header on starboard tack we weren't laying, so I had to put a net hitch in. So Tommy had just ducked behind us and we put a tack in so that we could hold him out to the ley line. Tack back again for the woman mark. Just see it off the bow there. And the breeze was starting to pick up again as we rounded this woman mark. So for the kind of second downwind and into the finish, it was quite a nice little ride. So bear away, and instantly you could tell we're just a lot deeper downwind on this this run than we were on the previous one on starboard jibe. You can see on the tracker in the bottom right, we're just kind of the angle is right inside what we were on the previous previous downwind. So yeah, kind of 12 knots downwind and probably about 20 knots of breeze. Made the downwinds really short compared to the upwind there. I think it's like a 1 minute, 2 minute downwind, and then kind of like a 7 or 8 minute upwind compared. So yeah, jibe and get into a nice gust. Tommy in the red kite had jibe inside us, looking quite good, but he was under the ley for the finish, so had to put a jibe in to come back. So that kind of just got us through for the end of the race, and yeah, it's kind of 10-minute race on the dot, so perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, cheers for watching. Just thought something different from the 800 sailing, bit of 200. So hope you enjoyed.